That's why social freedom is so important. I'm training people to stop caring what people think. If you care what people think, guess what? You're putting a mask on so that other people will like you. When you have social freedom, you go, fuck the mask. I don't care what anyone thinks, right? So then you start living your life authentically because you're not wearing a mask. You don't need a mask. You don't need approval. You're just doing what you want.
I was reading all this dating advice I'm Googling it, how to be an alpha man, okay, how to text her 2 days later after you meet her and stuff. When that mask fell off, she saw the real me. I was not that person that she met, I was that masked person that she liked. Maybe she was into that type of guy. I pretended to be that guy, and now she doesn't like me, and it was all chaos.
Of course, because you lied about who you were. And women are doing the same thing. They're also pretending. I love cooking, well, who knows what they're pretending. Then you get married and you find out actually she's not like that and you're not like that. Everybody's lying. Everyone's putting on a mask to try and be what the other person wants. Like, you're not going to be that person that they think you are. So lose the mask. That's what the course that we're doing literally is that. Drop your mask. That's the whole point. Drop the mask and just be yourself, because that's all you can be. That's all that what else can you be but you? And you can improve on yourself, sure, but fundamentally who you are is fine. And you are going to meet people who actually like the essence of you, the way that you talk, the way you behave, the way you think, the things you're interested in, your sense of humor. There's someone out there who likes you, who's crazy about you. But you'll never meet them if you're trying to pretend to be someone other than you're not. Impossible. All of those belief systems are actually based on levels of consciousness that are based on fear, right? Fear, scarcity, lack, separation, manipulation, all those things, they're all negative emotions. If your trick to get a woman to call you is to like be mean to her or don't call her so she, make her feel needy so she calls back, you're using separation and fear and jealousy and all these negative emotions. So what do you think is going to happen when you're using manipulative emotions and tactics based on fear with women? They're going to use the same shit on you. Like think about it. You're not coming from a place of love. How can you build a love-based relationship when you're using fear-based tactics and scarcity-based tactics? Oh, she didn't text me for 3 hours. I'm going to ignore her for a whole day. What do you think's going to happen? It's not like she's going to like you more because you're busy. If she likes you, she'll like you if you're busy or not busy. It won't matter.
But one day, it's going to come off. The mask is going to come off.
Of course, don't pretend anything. There's nothing to pretend. You're a unique expression of all that is. You're the only version of yourself that exists, and you're here with a unique gifts and a unique journey to explore in this incarnation, and all you have to do is live it fully. Be the highest level of you as possible, which means you got to do the healing, you got to drop all the bullshit, you got to drop the negative influences, stop watching the fucking TV, stop eating shitty food, get into fasting, get into meditation, everything you got to do. Everyone's different, but whatever you got to do to become the highest level of you, where you're just living your joy, living your passion every single day, everything will come to you. You only have to become that highest version of yourself. Everything else is part of the illusion, distraction, money, fame, sex, drugs. All of these things actually are a distraction to take you away from waking up. So really waking up and healing, it's really dropping everything that we're not, dropping all the masks and just being who we are. That's actually the process to really come into your power and be able to attract everything into your life. An amazing partner, the career that you want, great health, everything. It all comes down to really being the fullest authentic expression of who you are, which means following your heart, your instincts, your truth all the time, regardless of what everyone else thinks. That's why social freedom is so important, because I'm training people to stop caring what people think, right? If you care what people think, guess what? You're putting a mask on so that other people will like you. When you have social freedom, you go, fuck the mask. I don't care what anyone thinks, right? So then you start living your life authentically, because you're not wearing a mask. You don't need a mask. You don't need approval. You're just doing what you want. That's the power of social freedom. That's why it's the main focus for everything I'm teaching for the last 10 years. Social freedom, because until you're socially free, you're wearing a mask. You're not being you. How can you attract what you want to if you're not even being who you are? How are you going to attract the life you want? Impossible. So that's it. Bam. Summed up my entire philosophy. Under 6 minutes. Not bad. Not bad.
Hey, listen, would you feel comfortable running up to girls and starting conversations and chatting them up on the streets in a random city? If the answer is no, you should probably get a copy of my free ebook, My Social Freedom Secret. The link is below, and this book will allow you to stop giving a shit what people think and express yourself and just meet way more people and have a way more awesome life. So get the fucking book, and if you're interested in really getting your ass kicked, you can also check my schedule link below, and because I'm teaching boot camps all about social freedom and dating authentically all over the world. So check it out.
I'm trying to be authentic, And even if being authentic, I make a mistake, that's gonna hurt me less if I am inauthentic and I have that regret, you know?
Of course, because you did something stupid and you weren't even being yourself. It's ridiculous. Better just be you and say what you feel. And if you said something wrong, you go, oh, sorry, I was trying to be honest. No one's going to hate you for saying, oh, I was just trying to be honest, or I was just saying what I felt. But if you're manipulating, then it's fucked.
It's gonna take time. I've been so much conditioned by reading stuff and by society and by parents that you have to be this, that way. That authentic self got lost in somewhere, you know. So I'm trying to find it, but I sometimes I get that glimpse of that authentic self, and I'm like, wow, it feels so good to be authentic. But then again I lose it because of that conditioning.
Don't be hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. Everybody's going through the same process. You're actually doing it consciously. A lot of people, they're not even doing it. They're not even doing it. They're just angry and they're depressed and they're not doing anything. So you're doing it.
And I see that you're also like that, so that inspires me even more, you know.
Just go fucking do it. It can transform you forever. I think the person who goes into a social reform course and the person who come off it are like two complete individuals. It's like a reborn, it's a rebirth. So yeah, it's good for everyone.
And you like the moment to come now?
I am so much free.